Well, hi Aries, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So Aries, let's find out what you can expect to come up in your life. If this reading resonates, it's probably your reading. If it does not resonate, it probably is not your reading. And I would check your moon sign because that is your private emotional self. All cards are male or female. You may also, reach out for a private reading with someone you trust. So let's get started. Got the Fool. Surround your entire reading, Aries. This is a fun, carefree, throw caution to the wind type energy. But the thing about the Fool is someone always ends up coming to the edge of the cliff. So then that's decision time, or make changes time, or something's going to have to happen. Whoever reaches the edge of the cliff. And so the Fool's energy never lasts a really long time. It is fun, though, while you're in it. It's temporary. So the Fool's energy surrounds your entire reading. Up here in your highest energy is the Two of Swords. So these are the two strongest energies in your entire reading. Well, the Two of Swords is about not dealing with this. It's like you have your heart crossed with your arms. You're protecting your heart. You have your swords up and your blindfold on. It's like you don't want to dealing with this. So it's almost like maybe you're in the Fool's energy, but you just don't want to dealing with it because you don't want your heart to get broke. Now, I need to do some further reading to find out a lot more. Next to the Two of Swords is the Magician. There's the infinity symbol, the symbol of knowing and intuition. See, I had a feeling you know you're in the Fool's energy and you're blocking dealing with that. So because of the infinity symbol. Also, you have all the tools to make a relationship work if you want to, okay? If you're to put your mind there. You also could be manifesting what it is that you want. I need to do more reading. But a lot of this card here is just knowing that you have the tools to make a relationship work. And it's right above the Fool card that you're in the energy of the Fool. So it's like a choice that you're making, and you don't want to deal with it. You kind of want to keep it going this way because you don't want your heart to get broken. Let's keep reading. I have the Queen of Pentacles next to the Magician. The Queen of Pentacles is Earth, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. That might be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. And here we go. You're coming out of that energy of the Fool, whether you like it or not. You haven't been dealing with it, but your mind is on security and stability. Your mind is on commitment possibly, or at least becoming grounded in this relationship. Your mind is focused on coming out of that energy of the Fool. You can only block it so long. You know what's going on, and you know that you're starting to look forward rather than up in the clouds. I have the Tower under the Two of Swords and next to the Fool. See, you've been blocking your heart. You don't want it to get broken. You feel like if you were to deal with this situation that you're looking at something more grounded, that the relationship might fall apart. So this is like a fear of yours, and I'm not sure if it's actually going to fall apart yet or not, but that's why you're blocking your heart. You just don't want, I think, are getting feelings for this person that you were in this Fool relationship with. So you're like, oh gosh, should I deal with it? If I deal with it, I might blow them right out of the water. I don't know. But you can't take your mind off the pentacle. And it's getting stronger. This is the second biggest pentacle in the tarot deck. So it's like these feelings are getting stronger and stronger. Your things are changing. There's a lot of confusion associated with this energy. Just beneath the Queen of Pentacles and next to the Fool is the Two of Pentacles. So you're taking these pentacles, and it's like one day you could be like, oh yeah, okay, I could really see that maybe this relationship can become more grounded, more stable. And then the next day you're like, no, I don't think so. So you're just like up and down all over. And also notice the infinity symbol. The infinity symbol. It's like you want to come out of this energy of the Fool, and you are now focused on the pentacle, but you don't know how they feel. You don't know that this is a two-way street. I have the King of Cups under the Tower card. This is water. That would be Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer that might be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. But the King of Cups, this is about that giant cup of love. And I know that you have feelings for this person. You're almost like starting to pull back on that love, because you're really afraid your heart's going to be broke. Perhaps you already have said something which caused you to pull back on that cup of love. Perhaps you already know how they would react if you were to come out and say that you wanted something more from this relationship. So, you have been working on it. I got the Eight of Pentacles under the Fool energy and next to the King of Cups. So you have been working on this relationship. You have been focused. You're really focused on trying to build a relationship rather than just being in this, live in the moment type energy. On the other side of this Eight of Pentacles is the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands is under the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, it's becoming a burden. I mean, you're willing, more than willing, to work on this relationship, to make it more solid and secure. You're confused, you're up and down all over the place, whether they would do this. But this is the 10. There's no 11. So the 10 of Wands, look how hunched over. You're getting ready to drop this burden. Let's see what the second half has to say. If I could talk today, let's see what the second half has to say. Because you are going to be dropping this burden of this confusion about whether or not they would be willing to be more grounded and secure in this relationship. Okay, Aries. Let's find out. There's got to be more to this story for sure. For Aries universe. And there's the 9. You're going to drop those wands though, okay? Because there's no 11. Alright. Okay, Aries, I have the 9 of Wands up here in your highest energy next to the Queen of Pentacles. You are coming to your wit's end on this relationship. This staff here is actually holding you up. You're feeling like you've been through the ringer. You're going through the ringer on this. I think it's a total lack of commitment, instability in the relationship. So you're reaching your wit's end, and with the 10 of Wands down here, you are going to be dropping this burden of wondering where this relationship is going, if anywheres. I have the 8 of Swords next to the 9 of Wands. The 8 of Swords, look, your blindfold is on again. You're bound up, and all these swords of truth and clarity are all around you. So it's almost, this is a card of like illusion. It's almost a card of like choice, of being bound into the relationship, not wanting to deal with the truth and the clarity of this relationship, just like with the Two of Swords. So I feel like you've been in this, you've been trying not to deal with it, you know the truth is all around you, and you are getting worn out. I do have the Ten of Cups next to the Eight of Swords. The Ten of Cups, this is what you were hoping for, an equal exchange of love. 10 cups of it. Sunshine and rainbows. Union between two people. There's children dancing. This is a card for family with lots of love between each other. I think this is what you were hoping for and this is what you want, but you're not dealing with it because you're just afraid that it's going to fall apart, and I think it does, to tell you the truth. Because I don't think the other person is ready to come out of this fool's energy. This confusion here, this, juggling, can they commit, or can they not commit, that you're really getting worn out about. Underneath here and next to that Two of Pentacles is the Two of Cups. Now, this is a soulmate card. So yes, they are a soulmate. This is what attracted you to each other to start with. This is friends with love and soulmate. But this easily can be a friends with benefits card, and I think this is the kind of relationship that you've been in and now you want it to change, and I don't think they do. I have the Five of Pentacles next to the Two of Cups and under the Eight of Swords. Yeah, you didn't want to find yourself alone. I feel like if you bring up this, I want a commitment thing, that you would be or have been rejected about that, feeling rejected and left out in the cold, lonely, alone again, and that's why you weren't dealing with it. Because yeah, you do have feelings for them. They have feelings for you too, but they're not willing to come out of this fool's energy. That's where they want to stay, in a friends with benefits relationship, and it isn't what you want, and you're figuring that out. I have the High Priestess next to the Five of Pentacles and under the Ten of Cups. The High Priestess, this is the card in the tarot deck for intuition and knowing. So you know that this Ten of Cups is probably not going to happen. You know you're going to end up where you started, on your own. So you have all the answers right within you. You already know. I've got the Magician here, the infinity symbol. And you have everything to offer to a relationship. But the thing is the other side has to want to offer too. And I just don't see that they want to. I have the Two of Wands under the Two of Cups and next to the Ten of Wands. So yeah, you're going to be putting down this burden of all this confusion here. This Two of Cups is now becoming the Two of Wands, which is standing alone with one hand on a staff of fresh starts, new beginnings, and the other hand on a world, which is a new life cycle. So I think you're moving forward on your own into a new life cycle in search of that Ten of Cups. Right next to this Two of Wands is the Hermit. And the Hermit is the card for Virgo. So Virgo might be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. But more importantly, this is seeking your path forward. And so your path forward looks like it's going to be moving on your own here. So, and letting this burden of this relationship go, because I don't think this friends with benefits is the right kind of relationship for you. It's under the Five of Pentacles. So you don't want to be alone, and you're wondering how, what is your path forward to find. I know it's the Ten of Cups that you're looking for. Well, the Hermit is shining the lantern right on the Two of Wands, and it's saying, go ahead, move into a new life cycle. That's where your hope lies. That's where your path lies. This new life cycle, this fresh start. I have the Page of Wands on the other side of the Hermit. And the Page of Wands is right under the High Priestess. You know, the card of intuition and knowing and already having a lot of answers to your questions right within you. So pay attention to what you're thinking, to what you're feeling, because you're right on. So the Page of Wands is holding on to a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. And it's like making a declaration. It's like speaking up for yourself. It's like, I feel it's right next to the Hermit. And the Hermit is saying, look, there's one person in both cards, each side of the Hermit here. And one is actually making a declaration that you're going to move forward and you're going to have a fresh start and that you're going to look for something that serves you better, that makes you happier, that brings in more love and lasting love with a commitment, okay? And this is really where you want to go with the Pentacles and the Cups. So I just think that it is going to blow up. I just don't think you can avoid it. And as hard as you try to avoid it, you're looking forward. You're pulling your head out of the clouds. They're not. And there's just really not much you can do about it. You're going to enter a new life cycle. But the Hermit is saying that's where you need to go. That is your path forward. So, what's here? Oh, man, the Seven of Swords. No wonder that they won't commit. They do have some deceitful behavior. They like, the Seven of Swords is lying, stealing, cheating, rumors. It's taking, hiding things, like keeping secrets. There's a lot of deceitfulness associated with the Seven of Swords. That's why you're not getting a commitment, because they're probably seeing other people, or they're just not telling you everything that they feel. There's something going on there. And this is why you're being, pushed to your wits' end over this relationship. I don't think they talk about their feelings. If they do, it's not truthful. And I think they just really always wanted to just be in a friends with benefits relationship. And I think you know that, and you're discovering it, and you're setting out on a new path in your life here. Wow, Aries, this is your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.